Hello, welcome to my Dare to Win save with Hereford. This is episode 33. As you can see, we're ticking all the boxes. Struggling financially with the wage budget since we went fully professional. I seem to be getting away with it at the moment. It's not a huge amount as amounts go. It's only 1,800 quid. I have asked a couple of times for them to increase the wage budget. I'll try again, but it's gonna be no. So that's how that is. League performance wise hasn't been great. Okay, we're really struggling in the league. I persisted with the 4-3-3 because we do look promising in the games. We're just falling to the odd goal. I don't know why. It's obviously something not quite right. We're rotating the team quite a bit. I mean, the 1-0 win we had here, we totally annihilated the team. We just can't score. I know I was bragging about Chumwemeka becoming coming to form, and he's smacked in 18 goals now for us. But he's not scoring it anymore. He's missing more than he. Green is getting through and blasting it wide. So anyway, enough tales of woe. We can only beat the team that's in front of us. And today we're actually playing Mansfield in the FA Trophy fifth round. It's an away game. Mansfield are bottom of the national, so this should be a win for us. We need to win. We need to, if I get to the league now, we've lost quite a bit of pace. I mean, we were a game in hand. I think we were even top of the league for a couple of games. We're now 6 points behind, and they have a game in hand on us. So we do need to sort of peg Dag and Redbridge back. The cup is a distraction at the minute. I mean, I know last season we won it, but thinking about it, our league form really struggled in the latter stages of the cup. We just couldn't, didn't get anywhere near the form that we had been showing last season, and we ended up missing out on the playoffs. So I'm playing my first team today simply because I want to win, and I don't want to lose the dynamics again. We've had this little run in the middle with losses. I've managed to get the morale with a team meeting. Sorry, wrong word squad I wanted, and that's not showing it either. But I've managed to get morale back up for the starting 11. So I'm trying to keep it there because all of them were down in the yellows and the doldrums. But we had a team meeting. I've given them lots of cuddles, and yeah, we should be more than enough for Mansfield today. Okay, the team doesn't change a lot. We've got our starting 11. We've got a few fringe players that could arguably get in the starting 11 if these players fell out of form. But at the minute, I'm sticking with what is my first team, if you like. So Alwinson is in goal. Greenridge, Apaya, Agbungbo, and Parks across the back. I haven't got a defensive midfield player. Why is that? Because he went back off loan. So that's going to be Grant. Grant was the cover for that. He has played enough, as you can see. He has dropped in and covered where need be, so it doesn't affect the team cohesion as such. So that means I've got a spare place for Redden. I bought him. Awful, absolutely awful. I can't remember. I don't think I paid any money for him, thank God. But he hasn't performed at all yet. So we will move this guy up into there to give him a bit of playing time. He's got potential. He's just not playing well enough to get in the team yet. He's 21 years old. His career is ahead of him. So fingers crossed. We're gonna make a difference with this. So I got two. Yeah, that's from hangover from the FA Cup. I keep meaning to take him out, and I never get round to it. So we're gonna go to the match. We are going to always press because you should always press. You've got to close them down, haven't you? I played a tiki-taka, which is a high-pressing, high-tempo game, and We need to do it. I want him to go out there and impress me. I wasn't able to play this last season because I just didn't have the fitness in a team. But now with the training, being able to rest and work on certain things, yeah, it's coming together nicely. So here we go then. We're away against Mansfield. It's the 5th round, I believe, of the FA Trophy. So yeah, a win here is setting us up well to retain the cup. Whether we will or not, time remains to be seen. And yeah, 20 minutes in, not so much as an highlight. I really don't want to replay. We really need to be winning this, not go in to replays and such. And the first highlight is theirs just after I encouraged the team, and oh my word, well played guys, got it clear. A bit of skittles going on in a box there then, pinball, but yeah, we survived it. And again, we're not playing very well, looking at the stats. But if we click, then they won't live with us. But the other side of Hereford is that we could also be the worst team in the division at the toss of a coin. It really is like that at the moment. And that's a cracking effort. Oh, just wide. Oh, it would have been nice to see that go in and ease the nerves a little bit. But it wasn't to be. So, dressing room. Looking at the stats. Yeah, some of them aren't great, are they? If we get a goal, I do think we're going to be favourites, but we really do need to up the ante a little bit and start playing like a team that's second against a team that's bottom of the league. So we do need to press on with this. That's a nice ball up here. Cut that out. He plays it long and could have head in a 20, mate. You ain't going to score from there. And we'd stop closing the keeper down. So yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I think I may. It may be a case of I have to go in and change the tactic. It might just be everybody knows how we're playing and they've got us sussed. But this tactic should be good enough to win this league. I would have thought. And oh dear. Just over, thankfully. And again, earlier on in the season, we were heading them out for fun. There was no risk of them scoring from crosses like that, but it does seem to be dropping off a little bit. What we got here, a nice free kick on the edge of the box. Green now, he's going to... I wouldn't have thought he has gone for goal, and he scored a cracking goal. I'll take that every day of the week. Young Green, who I said at the beginning of the season wasn't good enough, but look at this for a finish. Round the wall, and keeper wasn't anywhere near it. And hopefully now we can kick on, but this worries me. 2 of my top attacking players, and they're just not performing week in, week out. It's not acceptable at this level anymore. And of course, with my wage budget as it is, I'm loath to go out and bring any free transfers in because you still got to pay them a wage. I've been looking at some loans. I've never used loans much in the past, but it's never meant as much in the past. That's what it does now. You guys are seeing what I'm doing, so yeah, Bia won that. Tate nods it back to the keeper. Albinson, I'm quite impressed with him. He's not spectacular, but he's solid at this level, which is a good thing. You've got to have faith in your goalie and your back four at this level, and you've got to have a good attacker. And if you've got good midfielders, you're laughing. And I have got good midfielders. I'm just not laughing a lot over the last 5-6 games. And Green out wide, crosses it in. Chumueka's there, and he made that look easy. So we're 2-0 up. That should be this game put to bed. Thankfully. Lovely little ball. And then Green picks it up, runs it into the box. Got a deflection, but Chumueka responded to that well and reacted. Scored a cracking goal. Got a nice bit of power on that. Right, I'm just going to make a couple of subs because I see that he's struggling there. So Mr. Greenidge could drop in there. That's another thing. I'm struggling for defenders now. I'm literally having to rotate players around positions. I do try to buy players that can play in more than one position. It's very rare you'll see them just as a defender centre or defender right or whatever. But yeah, I've really struggling all of a sudden. McKendy's just coming back from injury. He's been out most of the season. And yeah, he's doing okay. So let's have a look. He's got to get his fitness back and get his form back, but because he was a big part of the team last season. And straight away with a corner, McKendy's delivery to the back post. And that's a good win by Walker. Back out to McKendy. McKendy drives into the box. He can score from there. Oh, that's a good save. So another corner ball there. And McKendy again. He's going to line it up. I'm hoping he's going to go back post again. No, he knows he's got middle of the goal, and that was on target. The defender managed to get it clear. And yeah, our stats are starting to pick up now. We're 2 up. We're starting to play well. We should see this game out. I'm actually going to give the guys some praise because I've not of late with the results. They've just had stern words all the time. So it's nice to be able to build up that confidence when you get an opportunity. Parks plays it in. It's caught the defender, unfortunately, at Parks again. Out to Grant. Grant plays it over the top, but Chukwuemeka didn't even bother with that. Oh, sometimes, mind. They've gone long. Again, we should be winning those, and we're not. Although I've got fullbacks are too short. I do need to get taller fullbacks when the window's open, and I've got a bit of money. So I've got a solid back 4 all the way through the air. But yeah, we're just going to tick time out now. 93 minutes. Nice 2-0 win. That's quite comfortable in the end. Close on the XG, but they didn't have a shot on target. I couldn't remember them actually having one. And yeah, that's good play by us. And I'm going to give them a big cuddle because they deserve it. You know, we're on another good cup run. It's not the same. It's not what I want this season. I do want the league more than anything. This is our 4th season, 3rd in the National. I really want us up. So they've won their game in hand. So it's 9 points. That is a big deficit to pull back in 15 games. We do play them again. And Hereford win FA Trophy. We've got to be close to a record now for consecutive wins in a trophy. I'd have thought 6.5k. Phillips at Stadium. I don't think. When is the trophy draw? Oh, it doesn't say, does it? It just comes up and says it's going to be that day. Unbeaten Dagenham. I hate Dagenham and Redbridge this season. So financial wise, yeah, we've lost 6 or 7 grand this year, but overall the season, yeah, we're making money, so that's the main thing. Club vision, we're still, like I said at the start, we're doing well, but I'll just do quickly a couple of days before I pause this and we go back to before I come back for the second part. And it's going to be Yeovil Town or 4th. That's one of the reasons I did, because I wasn't going to worry too much about the cups this season, but I think our game, the 4th is place team, is worth having a look at. And what have we got? Oh, come on, I want that draw. That's got to be today, surely. FA Trophy final draw, there you go. Let's view the draw. And let's do this menu. So we're first out of the hat, and we're playing Yeovil, who we're playing in our next game, if I remember rightly. Halifax, Boston, Woking, AFC, Telford. But we're at home. I'm confident. Yeah, I'm confident. That's all I can say. I don't care if we do lose. I say I don't care, I do. I'm not that bothered if we don't do the FA Trophy this season. I want the league. So we need to beat Yeovil in the next game and then let them even the balance up afterwards. So it's nice to know your board's got your back, isn't it? They're expecting us to get a defeat here against Yeovil away. Supporters are expecting a draw. A couple of things have happened since you were last with us. I've got to find him now. Where is he? Let's get these in order and then it'll be easier. Richard Green came to me, won a new contract. He was on £240 a week, and we've just gone up to about £750 on a contract offer. He's a much better player than he was at the beginning of the season, apparently, which I can't argue with because he's playing really well. His stats tell you everything, doesn't it? So yeah, he's on another contract. Going to be getting a new contract soon, 2 years. That's not going to help the wage budget, which was rejected again. And transfer-wise, We have my he's not going to show on here. I thought he would. Yeah, he will. It's player in, not out. Sorry. We brought in Terence Miles on loan. He's a defender centre, defensive midfield. Ticks two boxes. This is one my director of football found. I've just had my defensive midfielder go back off loan, and I've said I was struggling across the middle. I was having to chop players. Sorry, not across the middle, across the back four. Having to move players, swap players' positions. So he covers there as well. He's 6'1", jumping reach of 11, heading 11. He's not going to set the world on fire, but he's mainly cover. And he said he wants to play fullback, which is fine. But he's mainly here to play defensive midfield if and when required. So we're playing Yeovil Town today away. And there you go. Green's happy with the new contract, so we've just agreed that. 725 quid a week from 240, my wage budget. Oh my word. So I am still struggling. And I wonder how long they're going to let me. I don't normally play with a deficit on a wage budget, but I've not even got a transfer budget here that I can move it around, and I normally move scouting budget, but I'm over on that as well. Oh, I'm doing this board so much good, and I hope I'm not leaving this club in the ditch for sure over time. So team selection, it's pretty much the same guys. Albison in goal. It's going to be Green, Ajapayo, Bungbo and Parks across the back four. Grant, Tate and Kelly in the midfield. No need to change that. Walker and Green out wide, and Chukwuemeka up front. Yeah, not a lot of changes to make. None of these guys are coming in. The new boy, Miles, I'm probably going to let him come in and replace Martin. Martin's been a bit part player this season. I have just had a chat with him and told him he's got to amend his expectations. I will actually leave him in instead of Reno. I forgot I put Reno back in. He's not getting the playing time he got last season. He scored some important goals for us last year. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's the team for today. Yeah, let's see what happens. So Terence Miles wants a number. He's not going to get 8. He can have 27. So that's that. Go to match. This isn't. Well, you might see the other side of Hereford here today. We're either going to be very good or we're going to be abysmal. When we play bad, we play really bad. It's like we've never played together before, and I really don't understand it. I'm still persevering with the 4-3-3. I mean, if we don't turn it around in the next couple of games, I am going to have to change the formation and look at something else. But yeah, Walker cut that out well. Driving through, if we can get this in, and that's us in a nutshell. Promising. Oh my God, what was that? Do you know what I mean? And now they've got a free kick, 25 yards out. Tobin over the wall. Keeper's made a save, but pounded it down. But Apia done really well there, really well, and they were offside anyway. But look at that. But oh my word. It gets the old heart palpitations going for sure. I wouldn't think a game could have this sort of effect on you, especially a laid-back game like Football Manager. But it does. But I'm a little bit worried about the signs here. We're 32 minutes in. We're going to encourage the entire team because no matter what happens here, it won't hurt. Parks over the top. I don't like these long balls, and we're not picking up a second ball. And now they're over the top. Goal is come out in the middle of nowhere. Oh my word. Parks, we don't play long ball. We're not set up to play long ball. I've got some of the shortest players in the league. Oh, and then the goalie. Well, in fairness, the goalie had to come out and close the yardage down, but I don't want to see it again. He was onside. There's no point. Right, guys, we need to do something here. Again, we're not playing very well. And they are. Look at this. This is a worry. They're fourth. So this has to be a thrashy arm thing, doesn't it? And they have. They've been terrible. They know they have. So now we give them a little bit of a cuddle and say, look, you've been a bunch of, but come on, you can still do this. And they've got to the hour, and then I'll start chopping heads. These three are abysmal. Green into the near post, and there you go. The equaliser's there straight away from a Pia cracking corner, near post corner. And that's what you want. You want to see that instant response. I'm going attacking. Once the replay's finished, I'm going to go attacking. We need to really take this game to them and kick some butt. We need to go on now, push on and win this. We're second, 11 points the gap is. We really need to be winning. Come on, guys. Another corner. Same again, please. Near post. Happy. And it is! Bit of pinball, but we'll take it. Chukwuemeka was that, got the goal in. That's his 20th of the season. Not a bad return. He hasn't been the best player for the first half. I think I told you before I had to give him a bit of a pummeling with words, and it seems to have worked. And we did have words again at half time the other week, singled him out. But yeah, we're there. We're 70 minutes. I've got to make some changes quickly. I'm going to have a look at the new guy, Terence Miles. He's in as a cover, so let's have a look, see what he's like. I want to bring Briscoe on for Chucky because I want to keep him as fit as I can, and my midfield, Mr. Martin's going to get a run there, so that'll do nicely. And let's see what's going to happen now. 2-1 up. Let's hope I haven't just thrown it all away by changing the team around. No, we're in a box cleared. We picked up the loose ball. Parks down to Grant to Martin. Martin back to Grant. Grant wide to Parks. Kelly playing it around nicely there in a little triangle. And thought Kelly was going to pull one of his special ones out of the bag there. 2-1, 84 minutes. Come on, guys, hold on. Let's take the points. 89. Let's praise them before it's all over. And yeah, that's great. 2-1. I'll take that. So not a bad episode. 2 wins out of 2. Very well done. I think that was a good second half performance. I thought we weren't really at the races first half. And the gap's still at 9 points. So Dagenham, have they slipped? Oh, Dagenham won. But we've kept it at 9. We have got Dagenham to play. We've got the 4 points. 2 games back there. We're well clear. 10 points of dropping out of the playoffs. But yeah, we really do need to kick on now. We need a bit of an unbeaten run, and we need to, get some points in the bag, get back to the top of the league, because I don't like the playoffs. I want to win the league. I want the league win on my resume. I don't want winning in the playoffs, to be honest. I want to win leagues. I want to win cups. I want to, I want to wipe the floor with everybody. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in seeing how this all pans out. And of course, hit that bell so that you get notifications in the future. Thank you very much. See you soon.